Hello, let's talk about planning a trip. This is a new journey. There is nothing here except one flight. We will need a flight for the demonstration. Planning is menu items from flights to buses. They are all designed the same and work the same way. Let's see how this works using a residential example. Everything else works exactly the same, taking into account the specifics of the object. Open the search. All requests to search engines in the application are saved. You can use both your request and the request of another travel participant. You can see all requests or only yours. You can queries on the map. Let's create the first request. You can search near you. You can search for your travel destination by another location, for example around this airport. You can adjust the location if you need something nearby, for example a little to the west. You can also search by locality. We set dates. Currency, search, let's wait a little, and we see a list of places of residence found. We can see them on the map. We can sort. We can install a filter. Sorting is installed on all searches. The filter is installed on each search separately. The filter is saved along with the request. Let's open the hotel description. If it's not in the language you've chosen, you'll see a Translate in Google Translate button. If you click on it, Google Translator will open with a pre-installed description and its translation into your language. We have photos. We have suggestions. Our application does not have a booking system, so if you want to book an object, you need to go to the provider's website and book it there. You can also look at some additional information on the provider's website. You can see the hotel on the map where it is located. Let's open the menu. I'll skip the first 2 points now. The third point is the weather. The forecast is shown 14 days ahead. If you need to show the weather forecast for a date that is later than 14 days from today, then a statistical report will be shown based on the weather for previous years. Routes. This function allows you to better navigate the relative positions of travel objects. Search around and cities around the object. These points allow you to explore the area around the object. To save time, I will not go into these 3 points, because for each of them we have a video in the accompaniment section. Look, please. Apple or Google Map depending on the platform with this object in the center. There are many objects on these maps. Perhaps some of them will interest you. Google Street View, if available. Copy coordinates to a clipboard for use in other applications or to send a link to someone. The home screen is used to view something in an app without returning to the app's home screen and interrupting what you're currently doing. Now, let's talk about the first menu item. Let's say I liked this hotel, and I want to somehow save it. Usually we save links somewhere in browser bookmarks, in Messenger, somewhere else. In the Inot66, we transfer the object to the wishlist. Here you can add some explanations if you want. We transfer it to the wishlist. We see that here information has appeared about who transferred the object to the wishlist and its number. This is a unique number in the application. It will never be repeated for this trip. If you need to refer to a certain travel object in an application, you can say object number such and such. Let's go back to the request screen. As you can see, we have a request with a saved filter. All travel participants can reuse it. Let's go to Wishlist. This is our hotel. All travel participants see all travel objects that are transferred to the wishlist or selected. Let's see what's inside. There is the same thing here as in the search, except that the Move to Wishlist item has been replaced with Remove from Wishlist. Additionally, we have voting. You can vote for this item. There are 3 options: for, against, and veto. This does not affect anything, it only shows the attitude of the participants towards this object. Another additional item is documents. You can add, for example, confirmation of the reservation of the object, so that they are at hand, insurance, description, anything. We also have a built-in messenger. For each item transferred to wishlist or selected, a separate channel or chat is created. You can say something here about this object. Firstly, even if you are traveling alone, you can leave some notes. For example, the second baggage is free, or early check-in at the hotel. Secondly, if there are 2 or more of you, everyone will see your opinion. It will not be lost. Let's say we liked this hotel and want to book it. To do this, we need to go to the provider's website and book it there. Some changes may occur after booking. For example, you book a different room category, or you have a discount on a flight website, or while you were thinking, the price changed. In the menu here there is an option to edit parameters. Here you can establish, for example, who paid for the purchase. This is taken into account when counting money. See the main menu, money item. You can adjust the price. You can determine who lives in this hotel. If you watched our video on travel planning, there is a plan for everyone and a plan for you. If it turns out that, for example, not all participants live in the same hotel, you can determine who exactly lives there. In this case, you will receive individual travel plans for everyone. You can also change your check-in or check-out date and time to fit your schedule exactly. Finally, we booked it and are moving it to selected. He disappeared from the wish list and appeared in selected. Go to selected. Here you see the voting result. At the same time, our hotel was automatically included in the travel plan. This is our hotel. That's all. That is, our workflow is as follows. First, we have a search. Then the objects that interest you are transferred to the wishlist. In Wishlist, you discuss objects with other participants or think about them yourself. You make a decision, book an object, transfer it to selected, and you get a travel plan. 2 words about manual input. Manual entry is needed for objects that for some reason you cannot find in the search. For example, you are staying with friends, you cannot find their address in the search, you add it manually. That's all. Thank you for your attention and have a good trip with the Inot 66 app.